Hey guys, Raundler here. Welcome to another FIFA World Cup 2026 simulation. Today we have got Spain versus Belgium. It's a gameless simulation created using PES 21, fully recorded and edited by me. No copyrighted footage has been used. Everything is made only for entertainment. Now let's jump straight into the action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Warm welcome
back
to
to
all of you
Raundler,
on this
where the
utterly
road to
glorious
glory
day. Positive
continues in
vibes all
thrilling
around
FIFA
us.
World Cup
We are
2026
perfect
quarter-final
conditions.
clash.
There is a
Tonight,
thrilling
it's a
football
battle
match
of
on prospect
footballing
here,
philosophy:
and we
Spain
will be
versus
getting
Belgium.
underway
Two
very
giants of
shortly.
European football, two teams packed with world-class talent, and only one ticket to the semi-finals. Spain, known for their beautiful possession-based football, have once again shown their dominance in
Fiction
this
and
tournament.
hopefully a style of
Calm on
contest.
the ball, precise in passing, and deadly when they find rhythm. They have controlled games with authority and composure. On the other side, Belgium bring power, pace, and
We're
attacking
underway.
firepower. A team that can turn the game in
Pedri,
second with quick transition and clinical finishing. When they
Nico
move
Williams,
forward, they're absolutely dangerous. Both teams have fought
Rodri,
hard to reach this stage, and now the stakes couldn't be higher.
Nico
One mistake,
Williams,
one moment of brilliance, that's all it could take to decide this massive encounter.
Pedri,
The tension is building, the atmosphere is electric,
Yamal.
and the fans around the world are ready.
The ball is loose
This is
and the
not just a
chase
match,
is
this is
on.
a fight for a place in the semi-final of the FIFA World Cup
Rodri,
2026. Stay tuned with Raundler for more football
Yamal,
simulation action.
and here's Oyafab. Shot a goal! And that was very necessary. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Castagna. Tielemans. De Kalpa. Doku. Tielemans. Onana. Rodri. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Here's Oyafabal. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cucurella. Cross in. Openda. De Bruyne. Onana. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Clearly not happy with that. Rodri. Yamal. Nico Williams. Nico Williams cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Openda. And it's De Bruyne. Yamal. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Castagna. De Bruyne. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Kalpa. Tielemans. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedri. De Kalpa. Doku. Onana. Onana. Tielemans. Onana. Tielemans. And it's to Kepa. And here's Doku. Doku. And here's Doku. Tielemans. Serves up across.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
Nico Williams. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Teat. Onana. Castagna. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. Spread out to the left. Belgium have got it back and they'll have another go. It's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Referee's given a throw. De Bruyne. De Bruyne delivers. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. De Bruyne. Tielemans. And here's Openda.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cucurella. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Doku does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Oh, that's nice. Cucurella puts the ball in.
They certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Cucurella clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Onana. Doku. De Kalpa. Doku. De Kalpa. Doku. And it's Tielemans. Onana. Castagna. Onana. Tielemans. Doku. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Unai Simon, long ball by the goalkeeper. De Kepa makes the interception. Onana. Castagna. De Bruyne. De Bruyne played over towards the opposite flank. De Kalpa. Doku. Nice control. De Kalpa. Doku picks it up out wide. Doku. It's a mighty effort! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. And it's Torre. Here's Oyarzabal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Onana. Doku. De Kalpa. Looks to the other side. De Bruyne. Castagna. It's really well cleared. Out for a throw. Nico Williams. Cucurella forwards and with intent. Nico Williams. They get a throw in. Onana. Mechela. Nico Williams. Yamal. Oh, what a play off the ball! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
De Kalpa. De Bruyne. Castagna puts them all in. Nico Williams. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Bruyne. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Rodri. Rodri tries to thread one through. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Out of play for a throw. And it's De Bruyne. Castagna. That's good play. De Bruyne. Onana. Tielemans. Witsel. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedro Porro. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Doku. De Kalpa. Witsel. Tielemans. Aim forwards.
Spain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nico Williams. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cucurella. Oh, nice touch. Nico Williams. That has been knocked clear. Rodri. Here's Oyarzabal. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That's been easily repelled. Oh, it's come loose. Played out to the right. Pedro Porro tries a cross. He's dealt with that well. That'll be a throw. Doku. Doku. Played towards the other side. Castagna. De Bruyne. And it's Amadou Onana. Tielemans. Onana. Tielemans. And here's Openda! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There will be a throw-in. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. Doku. To Kepa, and he goes cross-field. And that's a throw. Cucurella. And here's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. De Bruyne. De Bruyne making good progress on the right-hand side. Castagna hurtling down that right flank. Oh, smashing header! Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Doku. De Kalpa. Doku has it in a wide position. That is a brilliant interception. played it short. Doku. Tielemans played out to the left flank. And the shot! Caught offside that time. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Oh, it's played into the area. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Rodri. Rodri chooses to go cross-field. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne head over towards the opposite flank. De Kalpa. Tielemans. Onana. And here's Openda.
Openda really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Teat. Good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's neat. Castagna crosses. That's going to go a long way. Cucurella. Nico Williams. First quarter of an hour gone. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Cucurella. Pedri. Howson. Howson, gently done. Carries far too far and out of play. De Bruyne. Looks to the other side. Doku. Lovely feet. Produces a cross. Yamal. Nico Williams. Laporte. Onana. Tielemans. Doku. Onana. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that is decent chance! Rodri. Laporte. Cucurella. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Howson. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Clipped into space. Tries to get it clear. Can he finish?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Proves too strong. Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Now, what's he got in mind? That's really well manoeuvred. De Calpa. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Castagna. Tielemans. Onana. Doku. Nice physical challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Kubasi shifted upfield. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oyarzabal plays it short. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? Oyarzabal. Tries a shot! He can get that clear. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Pedri. Laporte. And it's Cucurella. Rodri, he's had a shot! Yamal! Williams, oh look at the space here. And that has been clubbed away. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Witzel gets it away. And it's to Kepa. Openda. And here's Openda. Openda looking to get on the end of this. Laporte attempts a clearance. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella, now he's off and running. De Bruyne. De Calpa. comes to the pressure. Doku. That is good strength. Onana. And here's Openda.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cucurella. Cucurella forwards and with intent. The pass is intercepted. Openda. Witsel. And he goes cross-field. De Bruyne. De Bruyne carries the ball down the right. Looking for a decent ball in. Delivered with swing. Yamal. Played towards the other side. Now he's wondering who wants it. He's in plenty of space here. Williams. Oh, it's come loose. Real chance! And he's heaved it away. Nico Williams. Played out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Tries a deft little ball. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedro Porro gets into some space. He's got away. Pedro Porro opts to play it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yamal, up and it goes. That is lovely. That is Yamal. Yamal, oh, good spread. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet. Cucurella crosses. Tielemans gets rid without sophistication. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. De Kalpa. Tielemans looks to the other side. Onana. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Tielemans. De Kalpa. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Nico Williams knocks it out wide. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Yamal on a strong run down the right. He is just caressing the ball. A chance to play it in. Pedri! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Onana. Cleared without complication. Onana. Good chance here! Mikel Oyarzabal. Tielemans goes for a shot! De Kalpa, and he goes cross-field. De Bruyne. Onana. Castagna. And here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne crosses. Gets it away. Tielemans. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Yamal. Changes him with that pass. Onana. Moved on forwards. And it's De Bruyne. And he has been fouled there.
Openda really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pedri. Nico Williams. And he's on a charge. Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Delivered in. And that has been cleared. Plenty waiting. Could be danger here. Oyarzabal with the short one. And it's Cucurella. Chooses to go back. Oh, that's well done, really robust. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's tidy. That has been knocked clear. There are a few waiting for it. Here's a corner. Mitchell clears it away. for a throw-in. Now who's going to be first to this? Teat. Onana. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Tielemans. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri. Tielemans. De Kuiper picks it up now. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Kubasi. Rodri. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Laporte. Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Yamal going full steam down the flank. Very nicely done. Tries to get it clear. They've won a corner. Here's the header! Harmlessly behind. Onana. Castagna. De Bruyne. And it's Castagna. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Openda is offering a right smile there.
Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella forwards and with intent. Cucurella goes on a run down the left wing. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams. Lovely bit of skill. Pedri. Onana does really well to win the ball there. Calmly anticipates. Pedri. Nico Williams. Yamal. Tielemans. De Kuiper. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Tielemans. Onana. Witsel. Castagna. Back into the middle. Laporte. Pedri. Cucurella. 30 minutes gone. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tielemans. Castagna. De Bruyne. De Bruyne chooses to go cross-field. Doku. De Kalpa. Pedro Porro cuts it out. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Onana. De Bruyne played over towards the opposite flank. Tielemans. And here's Openda. And he shoots! Rodri. Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella charging forward down that flank. Tielemans. Aim forwards. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Castagna. De Bruyne. Tielemans. And it's De Keita. And here's Doku. And here's Doku. He's being urged to shoot. Over to the left. Tielemans. Tielemans. Cross goes in there. Pedri gently done. Yamal. Moved on forwards. Nico Williams. Pedri. Now that's well seen too. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. Onana. Tielemans. And it's De Keita. Now it's Doku. Can he deliver? Doku. Oh, such a clever touch. Climbs up big. Goal, Belgium! And Belgium are ahead.
Belgium, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It'll be a throw-in. Mechelen, Tielemans, De Bruyne, Castagna, looks to the other side, Doku. Tielemans, Onana, laid out to the left flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodri tries to clear. Nico Williams. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that's a good ball. De Bruyne. De Kauper. De Kuiper, gently done. Doku. Decent progress down the left. Tielemans takes the shot. It's a loose ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Tielemans. Witsel. Teat. De Bruyne. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's had a shot! Nico Williams cuts out the pass. Oh, that's a nice ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Doku. And here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. De Bruyne, back when it goes. So who's he picking out? Belgium given another corner. And it's hoisted clear. Brilliantly cut out. Nico Williams. Spain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Teat. And he goes cross-field. Doku chasing after it. Tielemans. Mechelen. De Bruyne. Castagna. De Bruyne. Teat. Onana. Tielemans forwards and with intent. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Kalpa. Oh, he's found support out wide. Doku. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Laporte shifted upfield. De Bruyne. Castagna. It's a good run down the right. Nico Williams wins the duel this time. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams could try cutting inside here. And here's Nico Williams. Nice control. Williams' cross. That's an excellent interception. Doku. That's really well manoeuvred. He's through here. Openda is flagged offside. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Nico Williams, and that's aimed into the middle. Doku. De Kalpa. Onana. De Bruyne. Castagna. Onana. De Bruyne. Castagna. De Bruyne. Onana. Here it comes. Cut it out. Doku! Doku! Nico Williams. Laporte. Aim forwards. Nico Williams. Laporte. Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. A searching ball out wide. Oh, that is asking for trouble. De Bruyne. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Half-time getting close now. Kubasi. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. particular approach does pay off here. Kubasu. Rodri. Kubasu. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro puts them all in. No way through, so backing. And he's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And here's Oyarzabal. And the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Witzel gently done. Onana. Doku. Knocks it out wide. Great position here. Openda. He's free. He has got space. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Pedri. Kubasu. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Castagna. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kubasu. Pedro Porro. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Rodri. And here's Nico Williams. Lovely bit of skill. This is gone, that's a foul. Oh, what a try! Goal! Spain are all square. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Spain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Played towards the other side. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Rodri, and it's played forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Spread out to the left. Pedro Porro gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Ball is over the line. De Bruyne chooses to go cross-field. And it's to Kepa. That's good play. Tielemans, that's a delicate pass. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Howson moved on forwards. Rodri. Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. Gets the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way. De Kepa. And it's to Kepa. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Showing good feet. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Howson. Tielemans. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Spain keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Pedro Porro. Oyarzabal. There are a few waiting for it. Looks across and plays it in. Rodri.
We're approaching halftime and it's all squared at 1-1 in this intense quarter-final battle. Spain are sticking to their classic style, calm position, short passes, trying to control the tempo, but Belgium, every time they get the ball, they look dangerous on the break. Both teams had their moments, both have found the net right now, and it's the perfect balance. The midfield battle is heating up, tackles flying in, and neither side willing to back down. As we move closer to the halftime whistle, you can feel the tension rising. One mistake, one chance could change everything before the break. Stay locked in. This one is getting more exciting by the minute.
Cleared away. Nico Williams. Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
been knocked clear. That's the throw. Yamal. Big chance, corner. Oyarzábal goes short. Rodri goes for the header!
Oh, what a twist right before the break. Spain have taken the lead and it's now 2-1. Brilliant timing for that goal. Just when it looked like both teams would go into the half-time level, Spain strike and shift the momentum completely in their favor. Their patience is building up, finally pays off. Belgium will be disappointed. Conceding so late in the half is always tough mentally. They had moments, they are dangerous, but now they are behind and will have to respond in the second half.
And the action is
And we are back for the second half with Spain holding 2-1 lead. The late first half goal has given Spain the edge, and now the big question, can they control the game and protect the lead? They are already looking composed on the ball, trying to slow things down and dictate the tempo once again. Belgium, on the other hand, have had no choice but to come forward, expect more intensity, quicker attacks, and real push for that equalizer.
What do you reckon?
This match is perfectly set up for a dramatic second half. One goal could change everything. Stay tuned, this quarter final is heating up.
He could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
De Bruyne. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
And it's Castagna.
And here's De Bruyne.
Proves too strong.
Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro.
Yamal.
Howson.
Rodri.
Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri.
De Bruyne shifted upfield. Tielemans. Doku.
Now it's Openda. And it's Tielemans.
Thinks one through. Corner then. De Bruyne with the short one. That's a fabulous shoot! That's a half-decent try. And he's there to clear it. It's a throw-in. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Onana.
De Bruyne.
Onana.
Tielemans. Castagna. It's run loose here.
Yamal. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Laporte. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella.
Cucurella. That has found him in acres of space. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh yeah. Big chance! That was mighty close. Teat, forwards and with intent. De Kalpa. Doku. Tielemans. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Here's Openda. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short, and it's Castagna. Castagna takes aim and crosses. Bonana opts to play it back. Up he goes! He's scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro tries a cross. Tielemans. Witsel. Witsel gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. That's a throw. De Bruyne. Succumbs to the pressure. Mikel Oyarzabal. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. What a throw in. Tielemans. Openda! Oh, they could be caught out here. Doku. Doku played out to the left flank. De Kuiper elects to cross. Yamal getting this one clear. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams chasing after it. De Bruyne. Onana. Tielemans. Nico Williams. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. Laporte. Aim forwards. Throw it. Williams. Can he deliver? Teat gets good distance on it. And it's Cucurella. Williams. Oh, sweet feet. Crosses it in. And that has been cleared. De Kalpa. And it's played forward. Belgium getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Good play on the left-hand side here. Ball's gone out of play. Nico Williams. And here's Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Might be danger here. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Cucurella. Oh, it's come loose. Spain cannot keep hold of the ball. Witzel gets it clear. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rodri. Yamal. Yamal. Rodri looking for a run-up. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Castagna. Teat. Onana. Onana played over towards the opposite flank. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Rodri. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Williams. Pedri. Now it's Williams. A chance to play it in. Rodri. Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Belgium, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
That's really well manoeuvred. De Bruyne. Onana. And here's Openda. Doku. Doku! Goal, Belgium! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Yamal. And it's Toro. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
De Kepa looks to the other side. Castagna. De Bruyne. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri shifted upfield. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Oh, nice touch. And here's Nico Williams. Lovely feet. And here's Nico Williams. Pedri. Spread out to the left. Cucurella delivers with wit. Now it's Williams. And here's Oyarzabal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That looks a cracking ball. Openda tries to get it clear. Cucurella. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Nico Williams. Spain needing a change of fortune here. Pedri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Here's Pedri, turns and goes back. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Cucurella clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Tielemans, over to the left. That has been cut short. Yamal. Kubasi. Nico Williams. Rodri. Yamal, and it's Rodri. Back into the middle. Now then, the ball's come loose. Played towards the other side. De Bruyne. Castagna. De Bruyne. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Yamal, and it's Cucurella. Tielemans, Witsel, Teat, and he goes cross-field. De Kalpa, Doku. Tielemans. Onana. Tielemans. Mikel Oyarzabal. Here's Oyarzabal. Tielemans does really well to win the ball there. Doku. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Castagna. Tielemans. De Kalpa. Tielemans. Onana. Brilliantly cut out. Mikel Oyarzabal. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Porro. Pedri. Nico Williams. And here's Openda. Openda! That is lovely. Tielemans. Onana. Tielemans. Onana. De Bruyne. Yamal. Played out wide. Tielemans. Onana. And it's De Bruyne. And that is out of play. De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Chooses to go back. Nico Williams. Cucurella doing full tilt down the left. 60 minutes played. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Pedro Porro. He's in here!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
De Bruyne played over towards the opposite flank. And it's to Keita. Doku. He is just caressing the ball. Tielemans played out to the left flank. De Kalpa's cross. Howson. Pedri. Nico Williams. That's a throw. Castagna. De Bruyne. De Bruyne delivers. And he's there to clear it. Crossed it again. Keeper has taken decisive action. Onana. And it's played forward. Now it's De Bruyne. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Danger averted for now. Onana. In with the challenge. Pedro Porro. Howson. Pedri. Pedri gently done. Nico Williams gets a foot in here. Pedro Porro. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Pedro Porro chooses to go cross-field. Pedri. Yamal. Oyarzabal. And he's looking at the referee. And the referee... And the finish! Pedri. Yamal. Very nicely done. Rodri. And here's Yamal. De Bruyne. Onana. Played towards the other side. Castagna. And it's Tielemans. Onana. And here's Openda. Out towards the flank. Lovely feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. De Kaupa. Mechelen. De Bruyne. Looks to the other side. De Kaupa. Tielemans. Onana. Castagna. Yamal. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedro Porro. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book. De Kuiper, aim forwards. Nice physical challenge. Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Howson moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Castagna. Doku. De Kalpa's cross. And he's there to get it away. Oyarzabal was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oyarzabal. That's Porro. There are a few waiting for it. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And here's Openda. Openda showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nico Williams with 2 goals already to his name. Spain to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Now it's Williams. Cucurella flashes it across. Defending of the desperate variety. Played into the middle. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Sends that a long way. Yamal. Howson. Pedri. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Oh, such a clever touch. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Up he goes!
Well, couldn't quite control it. You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Teat, gently done. Onana. De Bruyne. Castagna. Great defending, strong and determined. Laporte. Foot in. De Bruyne. Castagna. Castagna. Nico Williams. Yamal. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Tielemans. He's in a great... Oh, Pender! Decent enough try. Disappointed with that. Pedro Porro. Oh, he's onto this. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Onana. Mechela. And it's played forward. De Kuiper. 2 assists to his credit already. Tielemans, forwards and with intent. Doku. Oh, nice touch. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Openda. Cucurella. Laporte. Kubasi. Tielemans. De Kuiper. De Kuiper drives forward on the overlap. Howson is there and he can get that clear. And a chance! Kubasi. Nico Williams. Rodri. Nico Williams. Yamal. Pedro Porro. He is through here. And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Openda. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Kubasi. Pedri. And here's Openda. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Howson. Pedri. Tielemans. De Kalpa. And he goes cross-field. De Bruyne. Castagna. Onana. Tielemans. Onana. Out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Pedri. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Porro. Strong running down that left flank. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now, where's he looking? Chance, surely! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Cucurella. Laporte. Aim forwards. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. Kubasi. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella puts the ball in. Oh, clearance is short. Oyarzabal. Chance for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedri. Cucurella. Yamal. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And here's Nico Williams!
Nico Williams really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Howson. Cucurella. Onana. Doku. Showing good feet. Tielemans. Onana. And here's Openda! Oh, that's a waste.
Openda really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Rodri. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Yamal. Played in deep. De Bruyne. Pedri. Rodri. Howson. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And it's Porro. Can he get onto this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nico Williams. Oh, cracking ball. Rodri. Nico Williams. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a good run down the left. Proves too strong.
Rodri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams.
And they've got a throw.
Now it's Williams.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Nico Williams
Providing an outlet on that flank. And it's hoisted clear. Succumbs to the pressure. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Looking for a decent ball in. Pedro Porro laid out towards the right wing. And that has been cleared.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mechela. Tielemans spread out to the left. Played towards the other side. De Bruyne. Onana. Tielemans. And it's Amadou Onana. Onana, oh, good spread. Picks it up out wide. Can he deliver? And here's Openda. He's having a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Doku really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Howson. Rodri. Pedri. Laporte shifted upfield. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Bruyne chooses to go cross-field. Rodri. Yamal. Knocks it out wide.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a throw. And here's Openda.
Belgium clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Cucurella goes on a charge down the left. Nico Williams. Pedri. Now it's Williams. Rodri. He's in a good position here. Yamal has been caught there, it's a foul. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Way off the ball! Kubasi. Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cucurella crosses. De Kuyper gets rid without sophistication. And here's Yamal. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That looks a good cross. And it's Rodri. Oh, a delicate chip through. That was very necessary.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Here's Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Rodri. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nico Williams. Laporte. Pedri. A chance to play it in. They won't cut out. No margin for error there at all. Rodri. He decides to cross it. That'll be a corner. Oyarzábal plays it short. So who's he picking out? Pedri crosses. Oh, smashing header! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, that was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Witzel played over towards the opposite flank. Castagna. And it's De Bruyne. Onana. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now it's up. Oh, Penda! Has another go! Pedro Porro. Yamal. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Cucurella. Oh, sweet feet. Nico Williams. Williams. Now it's Williams. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Spain really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Castagna does really well to win the ball there. And it's Cucurella. Williams. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Clears it away. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's got he's shooting! He's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, what a climb! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Nico Williams has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
De Calpa. Moved on forwards. Belgium clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Witsel, aim forwards. Kubasi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical. It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Castagna cuts it out. De Bruyne. That'll be a throw-in. Spain desperately searching for the winner here. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. And it's played forward. Doku chasing after it. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Tielemans. Done delicately. And it's hoisted clear. Climbs up big! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Cucurella. Howson. Pedri. Laporte forwards and with intent. Mechela. Out to the left it goes. Belgium to make one last surge forward. And it's Tielemans. Onana. De Bruyne tries to dink it through. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. De Kalpa, Doku. He's making a real surge on the left. De Kalpa, Doku in acres of space out wide. Doku. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch. Castagna, and he goes cross-field. Doku. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Spain keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. And And it's played forward. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. Doku, and it's lofted through here. Doku. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Lovely bit of skill. Get into the middle. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. But here's Openda. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just... Pedri is fouled. Kubasi. Rodri. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's nice. Pedri. That's going to go a long way. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Here's Openda, and it's De Bruyne. They need to get it in quick. Played out wide, played back in. The cross comes in. Tries to get it clear. Onana. De Kuiper, played back in. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Laporte. Pedri. Cucurella. Well, what we're seeing here is a recipe for winding up your supporters. They're over-elaborating on the ball when someone should be taking responsibility to release it forward. You can sense the frustration all round. Great work on the overlap. Tielemans. De Bruyne. That's tidy. Onana. Final seconds, this has to be it. And here's Doku. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Onana, too strong for his opponent there. De Bruyne. Onana. And here's Openda! Cucurella with the clearance. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Doku. De Kuiper. Doku. Rodri clears it away. What a throw in. And it's Tielemans. Played into space out wide. Doku.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pedri. Laporte. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Time added on 4 minutes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Onana. And here's Openda. And it's De Kuyper. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rodri. Pedri. Laporte. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Tielemans. Teat. Castagna. De Bruyne. And here's Openda. De Bruyne. Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. That's a nicely weighted pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rodri. Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Porro. De Kuyper, aim forwards. Doku. De Kuyper. That is lovely. Needs a quality cross. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Well, that's well seen too. Tielemans moved on forwards. And here's Openda. That is a brilliant interception. Nico Williams. And it's De Bruyne. Tielemans. And here's Openda. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella. Cucurella chips it through. He's found a way through. Nico Williams tries a cross. Tielemans. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Oyarzabal! Oh, crossbar! That is a little undercooked. Here's Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's neat. Here's the chance to cross. Pedro Porro has given away a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Rodri, Laporte, and it's played forward. Pedro Porro, and it's Porro. Rodri, Yamal, Pedro Porro.
Unbelievable scene here. It's now 3-3 and we are right at the edge of the full time in this incredible quarter-final. What a match. This has turned into goals, drama, momentum swings. Both teams are refusing to give up. Spain had the lead, Belgium fought back, and now we are completely level again and in the dying moments. Tension is absolute peak. Every pass, every tackle, every shot could be the difference between the glory and heartbreak. And remember, if it says like this, we are heading straight into the penalty shootout. Players are feeling the pressure, fans are on the edge of their seats. Who will hold their nerve? Stay with Raundler. This match is about to deliver a thrilling finish.
Castagna, De Bruyne. He's having a look round. Castagna tries making a foray down. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Here we go, it all comes down to this match and 3-3 and now the penalty shootout is underway. One kick at a time, one moment at a time. Stay locked in with Raundler. This quarterfinal is going down to the wire.
An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. And he's found the net.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Openda steps up for his penalty. Big character, big moment, big save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
This to double their advantage. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Doku is second man up.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Yamal is third in line. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either. You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Pedri is the fourth man to step up. Oh, Cooley does it.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
And stepping up, the skipper. That's a good penalty. 3-3. And so the captain steps up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Belgium at the point of no return. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. And he sticks it away.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Belgium. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's in, he's kept them in it.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper. He was always looking good there, nice penalty.
The margin of error is 0. It's in, pick that one out.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Laporte must have hoped he wouldn't have to take one. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Saved it! And that's that! So in the end they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, it's been such a long match and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve.
Full time, and what a match it has been. Thanks for tuning in. This is Raundler signing off. This was a PES 21 full simulation of a FIFA World Cup 2026 clash made entirely for entertainment. Drop your thoughts in the comment and let me know which match do you want to see next. See you in the next one.